Get it again. Welcome back to Headlight Headlines, your daily automotive news podcast. We've got a whole bunch of news today. Nothing crazy, but we got a few things and some cool stuff to look at. So we'll get right into that. But first, make sure you check us out on Twitter at HlightHlines, where we post a tweet every time a brand new episode is live. And also follow us, or subscribe, on YouTube to our channel Headlight Headlines, where you can always find a video version of our podcast. We are going to get things started off with a very cool vehicle here from Rolls-Royce, which we don't typically talk about all that often. So it's good to see that we have some to talk about here today. So Rolls-Royce has revealed the Specter, which is a huge EV super coupe. So this is the successor to the Phantom, which has been out for a while now. And they are saying that it will be an EV and it'll come out in 2024, and that it has 577 horsepower and 664 pound-feet of torque, which is a pretty impressive figure. They're saying 0 to 60 in 4.4 seconds, and that people will be able to get them at the end of next year. So they're saying this electric car is perfectly noiseless and clean. There's no smell or vibration, and they should become very useful when fixed charging stations can be arranged. So that's good to know. Obviously, the charging infrastructure is a big limiting factor on most people purchasing EVs nowadays. But I think this Rolls-Royce will sell, and it'll be really cool. They do have a video here on YouTube if you want to check that out, but we'll be looking at some of these images here. So it has some traditional Rolls-Royce styling that's kind of basically from the Phantom. The grille, obviously the doors, the rear hinge doors opening. The wheels are very futuristic and nice. The lighting looks quite updated and nice. You can see it has the Starlight headliner in there. Very nice so far in that picture. They're saying it is 6,500 pounds, which is pretty heavy, but obviously it has the power to back it up. So it's all right. Here's the rear end. Very simple, very clean. Just the taillights, the logo, license plate area, and that's about it. I like the two-tone on this. I don't like this yellow color. I don't know why everyone is bringing out some yellow mustard gold color like this, because we saw one the other day. I forget what car it was on. I know GM has one for the truck they're releasing. Not sure about it. They're saying it'll get 260 miles of range, which is not bad. You can see the interior here. Very nice door panel with all the lighting on it. Very interesting colorway for the seats. They have the exterior yellow color. They have a pinkish red going around and a white on the seat. Very cool. Very unique. I don't really like the pink, but I think it's alright. Not terrible. They're saying it's also environmentally friendly with a lot of the interior pieces. And they're saying it'll start about 400,000, they're thinking, because the Phantom now is 460,000 and the Cullinan is 350,000. So they're saying about 400,000. I think it'll be about the same as the Phantom, if not more, to be honest. But I think it's very cool. Don't see new Rolls-Royce every day, so really cool to see from them. And we also have similar vehicle, comparable vehicle coming from Cadillac. We finally have images of the official Cadillac Celestiq production car. This will be a competitor to that Rolls-Royce. It's bigger, obviously, so it's not a direct competitor, but it's in the similar luxury level that Rolls-Royce produces for theirs. So this is Cadillac's $300,000 car that they are getting ready to start production on. So it's built on the Ultium platform with a 111 kilowatt hour battery, twin motor all-wheel drive powertrain. They're saying it'll produce at least 600 horsepower and 640 pound-feet of torque and 3.8 seconds 0 to 60, which is very nice. They're saying on full battery it can go 300 miles of range, and they can have 78 miles of range added in 10 minutes of the fast charger, which is pretty good. It'll have magnetic ride control, ultra cruise, hands-free driving, all that stuff. Here, this was a picture we saw a bit ago from the interior. You can see it has 3 screens: a driver gauge cluster screen, a middle infotainment screen, and a passenger screen. And then also has a screen down here by, I guess, the drive select dial, that I'm presuming this screen will have your climate control and other stuff like that, while the rest has your infotainment and other information. Um, Obviously, this is a very expensive vehicle, is a very luxurious vehicle. You can see this interior has some very nice parts assembled here. I think it looks very nice. The steering wheel, kind of throwback, but it's really cool. Charge port up front on the driver's side, which is nice. They're saying that no two of the Celestics will be the same. They are building them like by hand, and they're building them to order. You can see right here, Cadillac hand built in Detroit. And I think what's really cool is this back shot. You can see how big the area in the back is, because it is basically a wagon, kind of. It looks like it doesn't have a ton of room, but then you see this picture and you're like, oh, there's 150. And they'll roll out sometime in 2024, and it's $300,000 more than how it is equipped. So really cool. Can't wait to see more of this. Can't wait to see people drive this, because it's really, really cool. Next up, I'm going to go around my pages, but we have the Porsche 911 Carrera T. So this Carrera T, the S and base model, uh, yeah, between the Carrera S at $180,000. This is kind of like slimmed down performance version of the Carrera, but not the S, if that makes sense. So like it comes standard with a manual transmission. It doesn't have the rear, limited on that. They're trying to reduce weight in the transmission. It's basically performance 911, and I think it's cool. I would get it, and it's unique. Not many people are gonna have it. It's rear-wheel drive only. You could automatic PDK or the back seats if you want, and they'll do it for free. It's a twin-turbo flat seat, which is rated. It's 370 power, 300 pound-feet of torque, 0 to 60 seconds with the manual, or 3 seconds with the automatic. 1 miles per hour. I think it's really nice. I think it's definitely worth for those people who don't need a S. I don't know. It's not too much more. You can also get carbon fiber seats, but it's just gray and black on the inside. Nothing crazy. You can get seat belts in gray or that green color, and you can get stripes on the seats. Just random stuff you can get an option to be. But I think it's really cool. Let's see. Okay, so far it's got 77% of people want, or so I think a lot of you can do really, and it's right. Honestly, it is kind of way more pricey than the regular Carrera, so the S is probably the better. It's a cool, unique car. And next up, we have 2023 Toyota hybrid up. We had the gas engine updated ones the other day. We talked about it. No more manual transmission. So now we got the hybrid, which I believe is powerful. I could be thinking of something else, but 2023 hybrid starts less than the previous year. Now 2200, like that. Now there's levels. There's one, which is LE drive, and the top. They're saying the XLE starts at 26,000, so not too much more than that base 22,000, almost 23,000. Hybrid powertrain with electric motors in the model, an additional horsepower, 130 power, and 100 pound-feet of torque. Pretty nice. Obviously, with that, it gets less gas mileage. They're saying 47 mpg when the last year's one was 52. I don't think that's much of a difference. You're still getting a ton. Way better than me. Twice as much as me, so you'll be fine. Front-wheel drive. We talked. SE has some red accents. Colors. Get different stuff with the tables. Standard 8-inch touchscreen with CarPlay, which is awesome. I love CarPlay. And Hey Toyota feature. Also has Safety Sense 3.0, so automatic emergency braking, pedestrian detection, cyclist detection, adaptive cruise control, lane centering, automatic high beams, rear seat reminders, tons of stuff. So really cool. This is a really good bang for your buck, I think, for the hybrid Corolla. And our last story of the day, really cool. I saw this somewhere else yesterday, probably on Facebook or something. I think it's really cool. A shop in Arkansas has made the GMC Jimmy we wish we could have. So the GMC Jimmy was GMC's version of Blazer in the day, and Blazer back in the day, and the new version of it off a two-door GMC Sierra 1500 with a short bed. So it's really cool. Basically what they did is they have rear top, as you can see here. It's cool. See here, they've got seats going into the bed space, obviously, but you can take the top off for the open air experience, like a Jeep or like a Bronco. So it's really cool. This is what everyone wishes the new Blazer could have been. I know I do. They would have made so much money. I mean, I got the apples, but besides that, it's looks stock. So gonna get it. I think it's nice. Check us out on Twitter at HLines, where we post an update every time a new episode goes live, and for a video channel, Headlines. And with that, be safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.